Greetings, beloveds. There are no accidents, there are no coincidences. When you choose to listen, not just to my voice, when you choose to listen to the voice that is the voice of your higher self, the voice of your soul, the voice of the Holy Spirit, it will indeed sound like me. It may even appear to be me, for you are me, beloveds. And understand that there are indeed roles that we have played. We have been brothers and sisters. We have been fathers and sons. We have been mothers and daughters. We have been husbands and wives. We have been all things to each other, beloveds. But know this, know that we are as intimately connected and as infinitely bound as is possible and probable to comprehend. When you grant yourself the willingness to surrender the ego, when you say, help me to see this in a different light, indeed the light will be revealed. For the light is the truth, and each of you are the light. Each of you are the truth. Each of you are the way. And just know that your individual way will eventually bring you back to the place where you remember all. And it is indeed a journey, beloved ones, of remembering. It is indeed a journey of being able to laugh at what it is that you take so seriously, of being able to find peace within, for that is where it belongs. That is where it begins and that is where it ends. You will come to find that you have known me. Indeed, we were all together in incarnations. You will come to find, beloved ones, that I am where you are always. You will come to find, beloved ones, that you have relationships with each other that are spanned thousands upon thousands of incarnational cycles. And yet here we are come together. And we are nearing, indeed, the end of these cycles of evolution. And there are those of you who have chosen to stay, to continue to be of service, that your entire existence is focused on one thing only, and that is the revelation of truth and of light. And that begins from within. It begins from the willingness to say, help. I am caught in the cycles of egoic consciousness. I do not know how to release myself. And we come in and we say, all you need do, beloved, is to remember. Remember that which you have forgotten. Remember that which you buried, the treasure that you have buried within. Here's the map. Here's the assistance that we offer. Forgive yourself for your cycles of karma. Forgive yourself for the places where you feel guilty, where you feel anguish, where you feel shame. That is not what is of import. What matters, beloveds, is the light that you are, the love that you are, and that you remember that who stands before you, who stands in front of you, is the same as who stands within you. For before you stands a Christed being, and within you is that same Christed being. So take buckets of paint filled with love and douse yourself in others, and let only the divine revelation of truth be revealed. My Father and I are one. And lest you forget, beloveds, close your eyes, inhale, and know that as God is, there is only one other truth that exists. For as God is, I am. This holy revelation is yours by birth. The choice to exist at whatever dimension. Beloveds, understand that all incarnations are happening within this quantum realm. There is not the division of time and space. Indeed, there was a lifetime where I was crucified, and indeed, there was one where I was not. Indeed, there was one where you took up the cause. You led the way. It is a timeline in which you will find that you are the Christed being, that your name is what is called out. They have not heard of me, but they have heard of you. There is a universe in which you are fully awoken. There is a universe of pure darkness. And everything in between exists and does not exist at the same time. Understand that you have all had incarnational cycles on Venus, the planet of love. Vega, Sirius, Betelgeuse, Polaris, Lyra, all of it. This history of incarnation through this particular cycle leads you here now to beloved Gaia. And all of it is as real as it is illusory. It is a history that was built and constructed when one said, what if we tried this? And everyone nodded their heads and said, that is a brilliant idea. And then everyone forgot. And everyone is now in this process of remembering. So do not throw the baby out with the bathwater, beloved, because there is a statement that you do not agree with. Allow all points of view, like all of the stars that exist within the heavens, to be a point of consciousness. Understand, beloveds, that as Gaia is a sovereign being, so too is the sun, and every other star, and every other planet, and every other moon that you can point to, whether it is a satellite or not. We understand and we take pleasure in how each of you grab up a cause and say, this is the way that it is. It is the way that it is, beloveds, and it is not the way that it is. For both exist. And this is the ultimate comprehension of duality. For all is and all is not. And there is only one truth. And that truth is that God is. So allow yourselves to laugh, to love, to sing, to cry, to dance. Cry with the joy of the experience of loving another deeply. Let yourself be moved to tears of love. Let your hearts be opened to the light and the love that exists. Look for the beauty in another. And there is an extraordinary event that will occur, beloveds, as you look for the beauty in another. Indeed, you will find it. You always find what it is that you seek. And you may say, it is always the last thing, the last place that I look that I find it. Which is, of course, ironic. But when you look for the goodness in people, you will find the goodness in people. And when you look for what is wrong, and when you look for what is petty, and when you look for what is broken, and when you look for what is evil, you too will find that, beloveds, for you are creating with each thought, with each breath, with each notion that you place inside of the mind of God. So allow yourselves today, beloved ones, to look for and seek the beauty that you are, the brilliance that you are. Whatever you place your attention on will grow with love. What would you like to grow in your garden today, beloved ones? How would you like to experience life? Can you look for and find within yourselves the light, There are indeed no problems, beloveds, for there is one solution to all things, which is the ratification of all problems. It is the knowing, understanding, and the allowing of your own divinity to be what it is, which is that you and the Father are one. If the Father and I are one, then so are you. For you and I are one. And it is only the insistence upon separation that keeps you protected from one another. When you read about upsetting things in your news and in your newspapers and on your social media, and you focus upon that, beloveds, you do indeed manifest it and multiply it. We have indeed encouraged you to turn away from the news, from the books, and allow yourselves instead to live and to be in nature. Nature does not watch the news. Nature does not worry. Nature is as you are. So allow yourselves today, beloveds, to be natural beings, beings of love and beings of light. Allow yourselves to know and to remember the truth of you. And the truth of you is the way that we see you is with purity and innocence. Allow yourself to look upon a situation that you have judged with innocent eyes, beloveds. It will do wonders for your heart, for you to give up those whom you judge, those whom you fear. Allow no circumstance to go without your blessing of love. Look upon all things and all beings today, beloveds, and say, with the love of God in my heart, I bless you. With the love of God in my heart, I see your innocence. With the love of God in my heart, I bless myself and I see my innocence as well. And in this action, beloveds, you will find freedom and you will find the way back to the truth that you are. And know that I am here with you. You need only ask for my assistance. My beloved sons, my beloved daughters, my beloved sisters, and my beloved brothers. We are all gathering together, and it is time for the revelation of light and the revelation of truth to come for each. I love you, and I forgive you. I ask that you love me, that you forgive me, and then we are all freed. Greetings to you always, beloveds. Blessings to you. We will speak with you again.